We're here at Sundance Resort in Sundance, Utah for the Credit Suisse Private Banking USA Entrepreneur Summit. We're with Kevin Plank, the CEO and founder of Under Armour. And Kevin, first of all, thanks for being here.
Yeah, cheers. It's great to be out here.
You are kind of everybody's dream in the sense of they want to be you, because you took this company from startup to the pinnacle of success. A, how did you get there? And B, what advice do you have for others who are trying to do the same thing?
Well, you're very kind, but Under Armour was a company that started because I had an idea and didn't have a lot to lose. And I think that if there's anything that hopefully coming here and telling my story to other entrepreneurs is I think that there's too many great ideas that are sitting in a garage or a basement or an attic somewhere that somebody's holding back and saying, is now the right time? Should I try it? Should I go for it? If there's any lesson, hopefully, that Under Armour serves, in addition to being a great product, but thinking, wow, some football player from Maryland can start a company and actually have it work so far.
As you look back on your journey, what are some of your keys to success to how you've achieved what you've achieved?
Focus. We talked about today was just in my office. I run my company much like a team. In sales and marketing is like offense, and manufacturing distribution is like defense, and finance and IT are like the special teams. But what you find out is that all those pieces, the companies that win are the ones that communicate the best. And it's not one team's on the field at a time. We're all on the field at the same time. And so I think the ability, number one, to communicate, and number two, to focus. Too often, I get pulled all the time of, what you guys should make is you should make one of these or make one of those, and why don't you do anything for pets, and how could you go there? Great brands are like great stories, and every great story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And our job is to make sure that every chapter of our stories makes sense to the one in front of it, makes sense to the one after it.
Yours is obviously a high-growth company. What advice do you have for others who are trying to skyrocket the same way that you did with your company?
Well, we're in our 16th year, heading in our 17th year, and we grew 38% last year, so we're still a growth company, and I think everybody feels it. The best advice, one of the best pieces of advice that I ever got is, a lot of people spend time in the attics and in the basements and holding on and saying, is now the right time, is the market right, and look what's happening out there. And the best advice I ever got from someone that said, hey kid, find out if your product can sell. And before the lawyers and the patents and those things, and it's important, there's a time to do that, but you're not going to win the battle of public opinion in a courtroom. Find out if your product can sell. And if it can sell, do it faster and do it better than anybody else. And if you do that, at some level, you'll always be okay. I don't know the patent for tight, stretchy T-shirts, but we've taken that first launch product and we've evolved one chapter at a time, beyond just a stretchy T-shirt into not tight fitting shirts, but into loose fitting shirts, into shorts, and then from men's into women's, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of stretchy T-shirts that are sold today, and some without the Under Armour logo on it. And we're doing okay.
Wow, great information, Kevin. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Thanks very much.
Kevin Plank, the CEO and founder of Under Armour.